I'm Kitty.
And I'm Max.
And this is
Dango
Dango
Duo.
Duo. More reactions coming to you.
Right about now. Hey,
Right
Kitty.
about now. The funk is so rubber.
Check it out now.
The funk is
also,
so rubber.
No, it's Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. Rockefeller Skank. Classic.
I always heard it as
Classic.
the funk is so rubber.
All right, Kitty. All right. The OG Digimon movie. Best track.
That's a good soundtrack altogether.
1 week or Rockefeller Skank.
But what about We're the Kids in America?
Oh god, that's also really good. Okay, well, call it.
Best soundtrack.
No, best song go. Best song go.
I mean, 1 week is pretty good.
Yeah, 1 week is that's the correct answer right there.
It's funny they play both of those two songs at my work. One
Really?
week, not Rockefeller Skank, but 1 week and
Kids in America.
Yeah,
that's pretty good. It's pretty good. I was originally gonna start this video with like, hey, sometimes we're kind of scummy, and our wish this week is to react.
I don't really want to watch more. My wish is not to watch much more of this anime.
Oof, leading the shot there, Kitty.
Little bit.
But instead we're talking about freaking, hey. If you're a kid in America now, if you're a kid anywhere in the world and you have not ever seen the OG Digimon movie. It's got a killer soundtrack.
It's got a good soundtrack.
It's the most 90s it could possibly be.
Yeah.
Without having All-Star in it. Or Smash Mouth.
I'm actually surprised they don't.
Right? I almost feel like it would have either All-Star or what's the other Smash Mouth song?
Something on the sun or whatever.
Yeah, no. Oh, I'm a Believer. No. Did they do I'm a Believer? Did Smash Mouth do I'm a Believer?
I believe so.
Yeah.
That one too.
But yeah. It's really 90s without that.
Yeah.
But as you can imagine from the title of this video and the thumbnail this week, we are...
It's not Digimon, the first movie.
No. Well, wouldn't it be a fucking thrill if it was, though? Hey, you click for Kuzu no Honkai. Hey, well, fuck you, we're doing the OG Digimon movie.
The OG Pokemon movie is pretty good, too.
It's also...
It's stupid, but...
It's pretty stupid.
And I quote it all the time.
Okay. It's got one of the best translation jokes ever.
Which
the one about the Vikings.
Oh, yeah.
That was a really good translation joke.
Pokemon are meant to fight, not like this. I quote that all the time.
Yeah, and I misquote it because I follow up with not like this, which is the white hair lady from the Matrix movie. It's one of her 2 lines in that movie.
That's pretty bad.
She's my favorite character. Anyhow, this week we're going to be doing a reactions to episode 1, 2, and 3 of Kuzu no Honkai.
Or Scum's Wish.
Scum's Wish.
Yeah.
There's something scummy going on, that's for sure.
And it's not the Pond Scum.
If you're new to our videos, hey there, we're Dango Duo. We do anime reactions, reviews, as well as Let's Play content every single day. If you're new to our videos, we're gonna give you a nice spoiler-less summary of what this anime is all about. We're gonna tell you what we liked, what we didn't like, our recommendations, and then, if you want to, go and watch it, because we're gonna follow up with the spoiler zone! We're gonna spoil everything about these first 3 episodes, are uncensored, unfiltered, raw, hardcore reactions to what happened in this anime.
Yeah, hardcore.
Kitty is like slowly shaking her head. You can't see it, but there are reactions to this anime, and we have really silly notes and commentary coming your way. But before any of that, Kitty, let's take it from the top. What is this anime all about?
Well, this anime was originally a manga series debuting in, I think that's 2012. Yep, 2012. It's actually going to be ending in like a couple of... It should be over by the time this video is
by the time
posted.
this video goes up, this manga is officially over, which is crazy.
I appreciate manga that actually wraps up for once.
Yeah.
It's about a high school student named Hanabi who is in love with her older childhood friend, now homeroom teacher, and boy, she keeps calling Oni-chan.
Which really threw me off when I was watching this.
Yep. And then she enters a loveless relationship with another boy who's in love with his homeroom teacher, music teacher, past tutor. So they kiss and do all that kind of stuff while secretly thinking, or not secretly, while thinking of the people they're really in love with.
Remember, kids, if the person you like doesn't like you back, like someone else and just pretend they're them.
Yeah.
Okay? Pro tip, hashtag life hack. And the story follows on from there on with more characters and an intertwining network of who likes who and who doesn't like who.
Yeah.
You could pretty much draw like a spider web and it would pretty much summarize what...
Yeah, and we've only got like 6 or 7 characters.
Yeah, which is interesting. At its core,
yep.
Would this be a romance or, I guess, unromantic kind of storyline here?
It's a romance.
It's a romance, ultimately.
It's, yeah, because like...
With a really adult tone.
Yeah, by the end of episode 3, the main girl's view is already changing on like, does she want to stay in this loveless, quote unquote, relationship? So I don't know. I could consider it romance, ecchi romance. I would say.
It's weird. Would you say edo romance instead of ecchi? Because it's not like ecchi, you know?
Yeah, but they don't actually show her.
Yeah,
boobs.
I know. I guess I'm just gonna leave the shot. This anime feels a lot like softcore porn.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of like really sexual stuff happening, but no boobies or anything.
No actual
on the screen.
Stuff happening.
It's softcore.
Yeah, they don't even like. They at one point they're like, I don't know, doing some stuff. We'll go into more detail about that later.
Spoiler zone.
But and then the next scene she has a different pair of clothes, you know, which means something, but we never get to see it.
But you don't see it.
Yeah. So.
Now, Kitty, we watched separately episodes 1, 2, and 3, and I would like to know what you liked the most of these 3 episodes.
My God, this anime is really way too gorgeous for its own good. Like the backgrounds are really minimalistic but very pretty. The colors are great, and like especially I read just the first chapter of the manga. I just kind of skimmed through. It's kind of ugly, but the anime makes it so much better. Like if this had an ugly style, I think I would have absolutely hated it. But because it's so beautiful, I have something that I like about it, which is just like it's just freaking gorgeous. And very detailed on even the naughty bit stuff, too. Not like you see any naughty bits.
That's saliva tech.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
I want to chime in and say and agree that this is actually a really artsy kind of anime. And it's funny because, and this I'm not trying to knock it down or anything, but it does really well with the resources it has, because it's kind of budget once you realize that they seldom show people talking. They don't show people's mouths. They do like still shots or like manga panels.
Yeah, it's a weird.
And it looks good though. And that's the thing.
Beautiful.
Because it looks good. It gets to pull it off.
Yeah.
But throughout episodes 2 and 3, I was like, you can save 15% on your animation budget if you don't ever show people talking.
But yeah, no, it's
it is really artsy, and that opening and closing are both really good.
Like the ending is kind of like but it's still really good.
Yeah,
it's quite surprising, honestly.
Now, as for what I like the most in these 3 episodes, I kind of like how let me just explain. It's really raw, in a way that most anime is not, and this is even more raw than like TV dramas.
Yeah.
Without it being like, I'm gonna murder you like for reals.
Like, she's pregnant.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But like, there's a lot of really raw feelings, especially with our main protagonist Hanabi. I think we were joking about her earlier on, that like she's not a nice person, but I appreciate her being just.
Yeah, she's just like unabashedly not a nice person.
Yeah, and honestly, like a character doesn't have to be a good person to be your protagonist.
Yeah.
And also, well, the scenes between the characters where like, it really is softcore porn, but like, at least they're going through the mental struggles of like
should I do this? I really
just
love
wish
this
it
other
was.
guy.
I really just wish it was my own Nichan.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, although I'm making it funny right now, it's effective. It's raw.
Yeah.
And this is
those were the most interesting scenes because you get to see the struggles.
Yeah.
In like the inner struggle and then the outer struggle of being like, I don't really love this person, but then I'm doing shit with. But
absolutely. And pretty much everyone's hearts are being like torn open in this, and I guess the only word I can describe it with is just raw. It's just like everyone's feelings are on the table, and I feel like there's no way the series can end with the happy ending.
Nah, not with a title like this too.
Yeah,
like
it's
Scum's Wish. Like,
absolutely.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna end well.
Now, Kitty, we said what we liked. What about what we didn't like about these first 3 episodes, Kitty?
So
what did you dislike the most?
Here's my summary of the anime. My God, these horny teenagers need to take a fucking chill pill and think about their futures, because they just want to bone all the time, and they need to chill. I mean, to be fair, it's not just the teachers. Even or not just the students, even the teachers are like being horny ass little bitches. I'm like, come on, guys. Guys, take a fucking chill pill.
Kitty, I'm just so thirsty right now, Kitty.
I'm so horny. I'll just fuck this one guy who's not really my brother, but I'll just pretend.
It's okay. Just pretend to be my brother and just fuck me.
Yeah. They just need to. I don't know. It felt like contrived in how like horny these fuckers were. And I mean, like, I'm asexual, so I'm like demi-ace on a good day. But for the most part, I'm pretty asexual, so I never really got being horny in general.
Yeah.
So the fact that these teenagers are all up on each other, like just like I can't control myself if you do that.
Yeah.
Or the other girl is like, oh, she's in her PJs, I'm gonna kiss her.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo guys, chill.
Yeah. See, I'm the complete opposite. So I got it, but at the same time, I'm like, okay, no, like I wish there had been moments. I mean, it was kind of sprinkled across all of like the sexy moments.
Yeah.
But even then, I'm like, yeah, these are teenagers. And
yeah,
they're
but even
real
in
thirsty.
even in the not sexy moments, they're like, he's my dick to jump on.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's I mean, that's also just. And I'm gonna say this with all the love in the universe, okay? Mm-hmm. Teenagers are dumb, Kitty.
Yes, they are.
Teenagers are dumb. If you're a teenager right now and you're watching this, you're dumb. But it's okay. It's gonna get better.
Yeah, no.
It's gonna get better.
Your brain isn't fully developed yet. It's fine.
Give it until 25.
It just does 24.
Yeah. Your cerebral cortex just needs to fully expand the entirety of your cerebrum.
And I get that, but I don't necessarily want to watch an anime about horny-ass teenagers.
See? And that's okay. And that's fair. And that's completely fair criticism. Mm-hmm. I love the drama of it, but as you mind me just sliding into my point, what I dislike the most is that the very setup, and if you follow me on Twitter, which you should follow us, links in the description down below. I was kind of live tweeting the first 5 minutes of Scum's Wish, and 5 minutes in, I was mega done. I was ready to just be like,
that first episode is rough.
The first episode is really freaking rough because the object of Hanabi's affection is introduced to be her brother. But he's not.
He's not actually her brother.
And just to be really clear, the anime, those first 3 episodes, do not tell you it's not her brother. I watched it, or maybe I missed it.
Maybe,
but
I had to explain it to you.
Yeah, the implication was I thought their parents were divorced because she was like, I don't have a father, and he was like, I don't have a mother, which I assume was kind of like sort of like a breach. She's like, yeah, we're separated because of what happened in the past. Maybe it wasn't clarified. And before we start recording, I'm like looking up the wiki. I'm like, oh fuck, they're not siblings, which makes it less creepy. But it's still pretty creepy though.
I hate that that trope of
the
I grew up with
teacher.
him, so he's basically my Oni-chan, but I still want to fuck him.
That's so fucking
that
weird.
happens in Sound Euphonium, by the way. I hate it.
Yeah, no, it was when I tuned into the first 5 minutes, and I was like, okay, there is incest and a student-teacher relationship. Kitty's gonna fucking hate this.
I'm surprised I didn't hate it as much as I thought I would, honestly. And I honestly think it's purely the animation.
Oof.
It's so beautiful.
The thing though that I dislike the most is just how the very core of the setup. She likes her teacher. He likes the music teacher.
He likes her teacher.
Yeah, or
he likes his teacher.
They both like someone they cannot actually have.
Yeah.
And it feels pointless because they're not gonna end with this person.
Yeah,
it's not gonna happen.
Unless it's like fucking what's Cardcaptor Sakura and that weird teacher-student relationship where she was like 5 and he was like 20 or 30. That ended happily for some reason.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
I tried to ignore that when I reread the manga.
And my other particular thing is that like it's kind of like finding like a high fantasy story or anime and is like, oh, you're the hero, you're destined to save the world. I've seen this before, and I was just like, I kind of know how these goes. Yeah. These two kids who don't like each other are gonna end up liking each other. So the setup felt so familiar and a little bit uninspired, and I ended up. I held on for the character interactions, and it's funny because a viewer actually recommended we watch this, and I understand why they recommended it to us, because the character interactions themselves are really strong. That very core of it, of being like, I just want to jump on my brother's dick, is just kind of like, ugh.
Plus there is a gay character who we'll talk about later.
Yeah, no, there is a gay, and it's funny because you see her on the opening.
Yeah.
And I was like, is this gay baiting? Is this gay baiting?
And then,
the answer to that is...
Kind of.
But
not as bad as it could be.
Now, Kitty, we said what we liked, what we didn't like. Are you going to keep on watching? And would you recommend the viewers to give this a try?
I do not think I will keep on watching. For one thing, it's not on Crunchyroll, it's on Amazon. So it's kind of harder to get than anything on Crunchyroll. And I understand why Crunchyroll did not get this.
Yeah.
Like, they didn't want to deal with all this horny teenager bullshit. Yeah. But as for if I recommend it, if that sounded interesting, go for it. You're gonna get what we told you.
Yeah, it is what it says on the 10.
It might go somewhere else. It kind of ended on a small, tiny twist on episode 3, so it could keep going in more dramatic directions. But like, as far as I can tell, it's just gonna keep being the premise of the anime, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's just something that I don't want to watch, so therefore I'm not necessarily recommending it.
I feel about this I feel kind of split about this anime because I love me some characters-based stuff. Like, oh, it's a story that is actually about people and their choices, as opposed to like we have to save the world, everybody.
Yeah.
Or we live in a dark dystopian universe where there's giant creatures. Never mind. It's too late for us to be making fun of Attack on Titan. Oh no, it starts soon. No, it starts soon. Why did I have to remember it? Okay, anyhow, and I feel split because. When I was watching it, I was suffering. I was suffering when I was watching it. But when I finished the episode, I was like, maybe one more.
Right.
And the episode of the end of episode 3, I'm like, I kind of want to know what the hell's the deal with the teacher, because the piano teacher. Because I'm like, I have the faint feeling she may be kind of a bitch.
No, that expression she gave at the end, I'm like,
I was like, oh yeah, I totally jumped on that guy's dick.
Yeah, that guy, that random.
Yeah, who's totally underage, by the way, still.
That guy looked exactly like Moogie too.
Yeah,
which is very weird.
It's like I feel split. Like I think I may give it a couple more episodes. Don't hold me up on it, but I may actually do it. And if this interests you, I absolutely say give it a try. At least the first 3 episodes. Or just until Mocha is introduced, because Mocha is a goddamn freaking treasure, and I love her.
She's pretty silly.
She is the greatest part of this anime. And you just watch someone in the comments like, oh god, Mocha's the fucking worst. I hate her.
Yeah, probably.
And you know what?
I could see that her character is.
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
But you know what? Anyhow, we've been here for a good while.
Yep, we need to get the spoiler zone.
Yeah, exactly. So we're gonna get to the spoiler zone. If you this sounds interesting, go watch it.
It's on
Pause
Amazon.
the video.
It's on their new anime feature thing where if you have Prime, it's only like $10 or something like that. So if you're already paying 100 and some odd bucks for Amazon Prime, throw down the extra $10 if this interests
honestly,
you.
like if
because this is
they start getting good
to
stuff
Amazon.
in there,
Yeah.
Oh, Kitty, what if they got Attack on Titan?
No, Crunchyroll's getting it. 100%.
Hundo emoji.
Because Funimation and Crunchyroll are banging.
No.
So we
have
gotta
to
watch it.
end this relationship, Kitty.
It ain't happening.
Oh god.
It's gonna be terrible.
Go pause the video and go watch it and come back because we're gonna jump into the spoilers on the count of 3,
2,
1.
Spoiler.
A scummy wish.
Them kissing.
It's saliva.
Saliva's gross, man. This is the episode where my asexuality comes out. Because I'm like, exactly. Ew, are they kissing? It's all saliva. Ew, that's gross. God, contain yourselves, you horny teenagers.
Kissing is the best.
The saliva exchange is too much.
So, should we just dive into our general feelings, Kitty?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of did.
We did kind of do that.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to touch on my awesome life freaking notes.
My only note was about the horny teenagers.
Yeah.
It was my good line that I came up with. Yeah.
My favorite moment of episode 1 is when fucking Mugi is stroking Hanabi's breasts and she starts crying. And I'm like, remember, kids, if she starts crying when you're touching her naughty bits, that's how you know you're doing it right.
Right? Ugh. Well, it's because she's so overwhelmed because she thinks her Oni-chan is touching her.
Yeah.
This is the worst.
Yeah, and I like that at one point Hanabi is like, yeah, we're both on the same boat. And then like cuts to Mugi's face and I was like, he's not saying this, he's thinking it. Yeah, except yours is creepier than mine though.
Yeah. Oh well, they're both creepy. But
yeah, I mean, I think hers is a little.
She calls him Oni-chan.
Yeah, exactly.
So therefore.
Man, teenagers are so stupid. If you're a teenager watching this, you're stupid.
Yeah. Sorry, buddies.
It's okay. It gets better.
You'll grow out of it.
Yeah. Also, I love all the mixed signals, like in like episodes 2 and 3. Whereas, like, no, you see, like we're just doing this, to get what we want.
Yeah.
Except I don't want anyone else to have you.
Except, I think we should try dating.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I guess I'll save this until the end of stuffs. And of course, yeah, my favorite bit also in episode 3, I think, is like, see, if you choke her out, she doesn't have to see your raging erection, Kitty.
But then he asks her to do it anyway.
Also, these kids being like Mugi, like, and I'm gonna get really vulgar here, we haven't already, basically like fingers Hanabi and is like, no, we haven't had sex. And I'm like, she touched your bits and you touch her bits. This counts.
Not in Japan.
This counts. What? In Japan, they have to be married.
You're not
I mean,
wrong.
I'm not wrong. The government does not recognize it as sex.
Yeah, pretty much. If there is no penis-vagina interaction, there is no sex.
Oh, fuck the patriarchy.
Yep.
I mean, it was like second-hand vagina penis touching.
It doesn't count. No, because she touched his penis and he touched her vagina. So.
Yeah, that's like the first time I've ever seen an anime acknowledge an erection. It was kind of fantastic.
Yeah, except for in a really, really joking way, in like some ecchi hair.
Yeah,
shit,
yeah. Okay, you're not wrong.
He was like, "Oh God, I'm such a child. I woke up with an erection." And she's like, "Hi, I came to visit." And he's like, "God damn it."
The door was unlocked. Oh,
Jesus.
So, let's take it from the top. Kitty,
Yep.
Hanabi, our protagonist.
She's all right. I'm not a big fan of her, but I don't think you're supposed to be.
I don't think so. I appreciate
because she goes full bitch mode on Mocha and the teacher.
Thank you.
And she doesn't go bitch mode on Ed-chan, but she's still not very good to Ed-chan. So we'll talk about her.
Yeah, it's like a little bit of a bitch.
Yeah,
and honestly, I appreciate that because I'm just like. That makes the character fun.
Yeah, and it is interesting seeing her like thoughts because I'm glad she's the main character, not like Moogie or something.
Oh no, that would be.
It would feel too manipulative and gross as if Moogie was the main character.
Yeah, even though it's kind of being manipulative and gross, but it's kind of a little bit less bad, I guess.
It's a little less bad when they're both into it.
Yeah.
If you only saw Moogie's reactions, I would have been like, she's not into it.
Yeah.
Like she's not into this, but since we see her reactions, I'm more okay.
I don't really have anything. Yeah, Hanabi's really straightforward.
I like her design too.
Yeah.
I will say that.
The
short haircut and the really big, what's the word? Expressive eyes. She's got a nice design. All the girls kind of have a nice design.
Absolutely. Especially Mocha, she's the freaking best.
She's pretty good.
Most cutest girl.
Most cutest angel.
Most cutest angel. Oh my god. I fucking love Mocha, but that's not her time yet. We're gonna talk about Moogie.
Moogie, he exists.
I was fucking terrified during episode 1, and I'm like, please tell me, he and the music teacher are not siblings, because that would have fucking just destroyed me.
The thing I was terrified in episode 1, I was like, is he gonna rape her? Because it was going places, and she did not seem completely comfortable.
I think the tears kind of were a dead giveaway.
Good.
Except yeah, like the anime is problematic in this way, where I'm just kind of like,
stop, horny teenagers.
No, you can't. You can't stop them, Kitty.
Well,
that's how they get their power, Kitty.
He said, if you keep going, I won't be able to stop. And I'm like, I hate, that's one of the worst hentai tropes ever.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It's like, oh, if you keep touching my penis, I won't be able to stop from fucking you for like 20 minutes.
I think he meant ejaculating. Kitty.
No.
I think he meant ejaculating.
He did not.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. That first episode, he did not mean ejaculating.
If you keep stroking it like that, I can't stop.
Yeah, I'll fuck you. That's the hentai trope right
Kitty,
there.
Please, no, Kitty, no.
I hate that trope.
Yeah, okay. I'm laughing right now because it's funny, but I do agree with you.
Yeah.
It's
like, because men can't control themselves because they're just horny little shits.
Yeah.
And women should just learn to put up with it because men can't control themselves. I'm like,
yeah, no, it's bullshit.
Fuck you.
You can't see Kitty, but she has the double middle fingers going out.
Yep.
To all the fuckboys out there.
Moogie.
Yeah, Moogie.
He's a bit of a fuckboy.
I have a note regarding the flashback with him and that other girl, but we can wait. We can get there.
We'll get to that other girl.
Oh, this is gonna be the fastest thing. What about Onichan, Kitty?
Onichan. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit about him. He's like the character that I hate the most in anime. Because he's the older teacher that girls like, and that's like, I hate that trope. So
also, we have no characterization.
Other than he doesn't have a dad, and he's jealous that Moogie's mom makes
Never mind. I just got angry because I just remembered.
Oh, he doesn't have a mom.
No.
He has a dad.
He would go to Hanabi's place because they were men, so they didn't know how to cook.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, if you're a man and you can't cook for yourself, well, then
your
fucking
son?
starve then.
Yeah. I mean, in Japan, it's a little better because
fucking starve
Konbini
then.
food isn't actually too horrible for
fucking starve then.
But yeah,
I'm sorry.
And he goes,
it made me really angry because I'm just like, well, you're gonna fucking die then.
Right? Oh, I need a good wife so she can cook for me.
I fucking hate that.
Yeah. Yeah, this guy's a dick.
What about Piano Lady?
She could actually turn out to be a complex character.
She actually kind of...
Because right now she just seems like, you know, your stereotypical, oh, I'm just a nice, clumsy teacher, ha ha ha. Oh, I like that nice boy, you know, the nice other teacher, ha ha ha. And then she kind of turns heads when the last episode, where we see her with another guy out late at a diner, and he's like all up on her and stuff, and then Hanabi confronts her, and she gets that bitch face. Yeah, like she's like, oh yeah, do you really want to know? Do you
really want to know?
Do you?
I like the note of like she's wearing the exact same outfit she was wearing last night.
Yeah,
and she smells like cigarettes. And I'm just like, oof.
Yeah.
So
she could turn out to be complex.
Or there may not even be a twist, and they'll be like, oh no, yeah, the Onishin is into that. Yeah.
That would be stupid.
Yeah, he likes to watch from inside the closet wearing a Superman's costume. Blaze were showing me some Rick and Morty, and I've been fucking... The other day we were in the car shopping, and it was just like, Morty, you gotta do this now, Morty. That's all we did the entire time. That's just us doing that.
God.
We'll touch on more of that another day.
Yeah.
Time for the best fucking character in the whole show, Mocha.
Most cutest angel.
Oh, I fucking love her. She's me. That's
ridiculous.
Me. I love her.
She does not deserve to be in this anime, unfortunately, because she's like too good. She's like too pure for this shitty Scum anime.
She gives us a nice a little bit of respite from how I guess raw everyone else is, but at the same time she's like she has a. That line that she has when she's in the train is the realest fucking line.
Which one?
She's in the train, thinking about Mugi, and she's like, "Do I really like him, or do I just
like the,
or do I just fill whatever fantasy I need with through him
while I'm lonely?" Or
yeah. That is the realest fucking line there.
That was a really good characterization for her. Too bad the rest of her scenes are pretty much jokes.
Yeah. I fucking love her though.
She might get some actual character development later.
Yeah,
it should be nice.
Like I might plow through this entire anime just to get more Mocha. Kitty.
Now we talk about the reason that I would perhaps check out more of this anime.
I mean, I would also maybe regarding Echan
or the gay one.
Yeah.
I was promised a gay character. I did get a gay character.
Why did the origin story have to be she saved me so now I guess she owns my vagina? Kind of like that's like a guy's fantasy. It's like you save the girl and now her vagina is yours now.
Yeah.
You see? And it wasn't like, oh, I've always liked girls and I like you extras. Just kind of like, oh, she was there for me, and she never let go of my hand, and I'm just like...
Actually, she did kind of say, like,
I was never
really interested in boys.
Okay.
So I thought it was weird, but then Hanabi came along, and I'm like, Hanami is way too bad for you, girl. You need somebody better.
Teenagers are stupid.
Teenagers are stupid. Having once had a crush on a girl that was, like, not good for me, teenagers are stupid.
Teenagers are stupid.
But I like Echan. I like her design a lot, too.
I like how different her design is.
Yeah, and I like that, she and Hanabi are actually friends. Yeah. Like, the few times we see them interacting before the gay happens, they're actually, like, friends, and Hanabi can be less of a bitch around her, which is nice.
And I really freaking like that scene with the sleepover. Because Echan goes in, she goes in for the kill.
Yeah.
And if you want the background song for this, just get La Ruse in for the kill. I'm doing it for the thrill.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that you would understand.
But then they just drop her for an episode.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping that we would get the fallout of that. Maybe we'll get it later.
It'll probably come.
Yeah, but you know what else is probably gonna come?
Moogie.
Definitely. Just, I mean,
all over her clothes.
He canonically just exploded all over her clothes.
Yep.
Echan though, I don't know, like
this could either go horribly or
I feel it's gonna go horribly. I feel it's gonna go horribly.
Yeah.
I feel it's gonna go horribly.
It can't go well.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm kind of in now. I guess
you'll have to tell me the dirty details.
Yeah. Now. Two extra characters we have left over. The dude that a piano teacher was totally
not banging.
Basically riding the helicopter. I guess no, that wasn't naughty enough.
No.
Spinning on his dick.
Yeah. Sure.
Jumping on the disco stick.
And Mugi's old tutor girlfriend.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh no, the music teacher was his tutor. She was just the old girlfriend.
Yeah, the old girlfriend from middle school. Man, these kids be banging in middle school? Damn.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on the dude? Because he's underage.
Yeah. And the weird thing is he looks a lot like Mugi and was also being tutored by the piano teacher. So I'm like, is he feeling her fantasies about Mugi or something? Like, what is happening here? Wouldn't that be stupid? That would she can't be with him because he's in her school. But if that other guy wasn't in her school, she can bang him, and he looks like Mugi. This would be the stupidest thing.
Okay. That would be the stupidest plot twist. I bet that's the one. That's the one.
I'll be waiting on your information.
I can't jump on his dick because that would be wrong. So I'm gonna back on this other underage dick.
But he's not at my school, so it's fine.
See, if you commit a crime on another county, it's okay, kitty.
Yeah. Well, is he underage? Because he does smoke. That doesn't really mean anything, but
he said that he remembered him from other tutoring classes. Maybe he's like 18.
A little, he's like a little older, maybe, I don't know. But anyway, that guy.
Yeah, and Mugi's old girlfriend, which
she's really cute.
I hate this. Like, she was thin and had big tits, and I'm just like,
yeah, that's stupid.
Okay.
But I just liked her short hair design.
Yeah, no, I like her
body design too.
You want me to be real with you?
Go for it.
I think she's fucking dead.
Probably.
I think. And I'm gonna be a little bit raw here right now.
Mm-hmm.
I am pretty fucking certain she's fucking dead. Because what other purpose could she possibly serve other than in strengthening Mugi's character? Or just being a
Oh, so we got a fridger.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she did introduce him to the sexies.
Yeah.
So like that's pretty much her character, unfortunately. Yeah. But it would be, I guess it would be interesting if they brought her back just to kill her because. No. I'm saying she
died in the past.
That's possible.
And that's
they brought her back
Mugi,
through
Mugi.
her death, but.
And that's hunting Mugi. See.
Yeah, it's
also,
possible.
What the fuck is up with his name? Is he actually scroll down this?
That's his nickname, I believe. No, that's his name. Okay.
Moogie. That's cute.
Mm-hmm. Voiced by and played by. Is there a drama? There's a drama of this.
Oh, we may have to watch that. Kitty, we may have to watch that.
There's no way it can be that sexual then. There's no way.
What if it is, though?
It's a J drama. There's no way.
What if it is, though?
That would be amazing.
Okay, we may have to look down
Crunchyroll, get on this shit.
We may have to look into some dark alleys to find it, but we might. I was gonna make a joke and I just
Crunchyroll does have drama though.
Ooh.
So if they've got the manga, they've got the anime. They don't have the anime.
Hey viewers, are there any good like Crunchyroll dramas that we should watch? I kind of want to get into that because the stuff I'm working on right now, it's all like fantasy, science fiction and stuff, and I feel like just people being people.
There's a lot of J dramas on Netflix, J and K dramas on Netflix too.
Do you recommend that? Ian?
I don't think I've actually seen it. The only drama I've seen is the Sailor Moon one. Yeah,
the only one I've seen is the live action adaptation of Den Shotoko, which is actually really fucking good, and we should totally watch it someday. It's really good. If anything, because the girl antagonist's theme is literally the Empire March from Star Wars.
That's so good.
Like Japan doesn't give a shit about copyright. Dun 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 dun. That's literally what plays when she walks, whenever she's on screen.
That's really good.
Japan doesn't give a fuck.
Japan.
Anyhow, these are our thoughts on Kuzu no Honkai.
Yep. Live action.
The Scum's Wish.
Oops. Live action TV. Oh, it's airing.
Oh, it's airing right now.
Probably right now. Yeah. That's nice.
Now, dear viewer, we would love to know what you actually, Kid. Do you have any closing thoughts?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Kitty.
You can report back to me.
Yeah, you expect the full report on your desk
by Monday.
Oh damn.
I was like, does this video go up on Monday?
No, it doesn't. Horny Teenagers, the anime.
Yeah, horny teenagers that need to chill the fuck out.
Okay, Kitty, what if other anime with teenagers was this horny? What if Naruto, all the kids were horny Naruto?
We would have had Boruto a lot sooner then.
Oof.
But
Oof. Teen pregnancies in Naruto.
Teen pregnancy, ho!
No, see, it's... Oh, God, I was gonna make a stupid jutsu joke. Never mind. It's fine. It's fine.
Jutsu.
We're sliding out of here.
You don't even... There was a fanfic where such sexy no jutsu was involved for Empereg. But I just read the title of it. I'm like, this is...
Fanfiction.text, everyone's favorite Twitter account.
Yeah.
Obama chuckled. You mean the Chaos Emeralds? Anyhow, thank you for tagging along with Dango Duo. We'd love to hear your thoughts on this particular anime. Have you seen it? Have you read the manga? Have you seen the drama? We actually want to know, because the drama sounds really interesting, and I'm probably going to be tagging along for some more Scum Swish reactions. So, for the time being, one thing we're tagging along, we're Dango Duo! We do Let's Play and anime reactions every single day. On the screen right now, there should be a big playlist, a button to subscribe, and a link to our Patreon. If you want to watch our videos early and support us, and make sure that we can continue doing stuff like this,
shit we do.
and appear at the end of these reactions, like the awesome people that are doing so right now, then consider pledging to our Patreon. But for the time being, Kitty, do you have a scummy wish for our viewers out there?
I hope if you guys are horny teenagers, if you get laid, at least use protection.
Practice safe sex, kids.
Practice safe sex, my friends.
No, practice unsafe sex.
Don't
wear a helmet. Have sex in dangerous situations. I've already made this joke in an LP a long time ago, didn't I?
Yeah. Terrible.